The secret sauce of this particular camera is you can take this dial that your thumb is on and you can articulate that camera and point back at yourself. Today we're going to be taking a look at an inspection camera, and I'm really excited to take a look at this particular inspection camera. It is made by Rove. If you don't know who Rove is, well, they're a company based here in the US and they make extremely good dash cams. In fact, if you get on Amazon, you look their name up right now, you're going to see that they're probably in the top list of selling cameras on Amazon. They did reach out to me and they did ask if I would take a look at this and share it with you guys, and I told them that I would. Let's take a look at it and see how it operates. Right out of the box, we're immediately presented with a soft hard shell case. Inside the case, you're going to find a manual, you're going to find a quick start guide, you're going to find a couple of screen wipes, and you're going to find an extra lens cover for that camera. You're also going to find a charging cable, USB A to C, and you will find the inspection camera itself. The fit and finish of the materials feel and look pretty good. It also feels really good in my hand, and I also like how the screen is recessed inside this bevel. This bevel will prevent the screen from getting scratches when you lay it on its face or if other things were to fall and hit the screen. Looking at it from the side, you can see there's this rubber door that you can remove. Underneath it, you're going to find a reset, a place for an SD card, and they do give you a 32 gig SD card with this unit, and you're going to find the USB-C charging port. Taking a look at the back side, you can see there is a place for your finger. This is to articulate the camera. We'll show you that in a second. There's also a work light built onto the back of the unit, and you can see there's also a speaker off to the side. I really like how they laid this one out. I can get to all of the buttons with my thumb. This allows you to use this unit with one hand. Looking at the bottom of the camera, you can see that there are 6 bright LEDs. That way you can light up tight cavities that you happen to have this camera in. The width of the camera is advertised as 6.2 millimeters, so it is pretty thin. The camera itself is also IP67 water resistant. I know a lot of people always ask that because you sometimes occasionally dunk these cameras by accident. This one will be able to handle that. Obviously the unit itself is not IP67, but the camera is. And of course, the secret sauce of this particular camera is you can take this dial that your thumb is on and you can articulate that camera and point back at yourself. It does articulate in 2 different directions, making it extremely useful, and it's a very cool feature to have on any borescope. And with it laying on my workbench, you can see that the screen is extremely sharp. This is probably one of the better screens that I've seen on an inspection camera in a long while. Operation is pretty simple. When you first turn it on, you're presented with a picture coming out of the camera. The buttons are clearly labeled, which make it pretty easy to understand without even reading the quick start guide or the manual for that matter. You can pretty much tell what mode it's in just by looking at these icons on the top left. So right now it is in the video mode. So if I were to press record, it would record video. That can be changed to a picture. That's using this mode button. So if we press it one time, it's going to show you the library. We have 1 picture already recorded. If we press it again, it's now into still shot mode. When I press record, it's going to give it a still shot and record that. Pressing it one more time puts it back into video mode, and now recording will obviously record videos. The sound is turned off, the lights are turned off. It does have an SD card in it, and it is reading 87 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Now I do have it between my fingers, so my fingers are heating it up a little bit. And that's pretty handy because sometimes you find yourself in different cavities that you want to figure out what the temperature is or just get a rough idea of what the temperature is. Maybe you're in some type of air conditioning duct or something, and that temperature reading will be very useful. And when I say operation is extremely easy, if you want to turn the lights on, well, you just press the light button. And as you can see, the lights are now turned on the camera. Pressing it again will dim them a little bit. You can press it one more time for an ultra dim light. This will be good if you're trying to avoid reflections. And then pressing it again will turn it off completely. In some cases, you won't need these lights on. There are zoom features, rotating features, mirroring features. There's all kinds of stuff that is jammed into the operating system. But I think more importantly, let's find out just how well this camera can actually do. A good test for this borescope is to check out our air compressor. We're just going to go down the oil fill port. And as you can see, we can see down inside. We're going to get kind of below the bottom here where the sump is. Then we're going to take our camera and rotate it and look around. I'm going to rotate it right back up at ourselves. Now you can see the bottom of the pistons. That's pretty cool. As I rotate around, you can see the casting marks. You can see something that might be primer, maybe a little bit of rust. It kind of looks more like a primer to me. I'm not really sure. We'll rotate the camera some more. You can see all the gook and the gunk that's inside this old compressor. You can see the oil laying in the bottom. The resolution is amazing. I'm actually really impressed with the quality that I'm seeing in this picture. You can see just about everything. And the fact that we can rotate this camera and look back at ourselves, which is what we're doing now. You're actually looking straight back into the same hole that I put the camera in. We'll rotate a little bit more. Looks like our oil is a little bit dirty. Maybe we need to change our oil. We'll pull the camera out a little bit, rotate a little more. There's the hole that we put our camera in. We're looking back at ourselves again. You can pretty much see anything that you would need to see to be able to diagnose something that you can fit a camera in, such as this air compressor. You can even see the bearings off to the side over there. Pretty cool stuff. It's working really well. So what are my final thoughts? Well, I really like it. I love how it has a nice crisp display. The 1080p is really sharp on this unit. The ability to articulate that camera is so important these days. It's really nice to take a look at things sideways and upside down in all different directions. The focus and resolution, as far as I'm concerned, is perfect. It is built really well. It feels really good. It's advertised to have 4 hours of record time. And we know the quality behind Rove products is extremely good. So I'm excited to see this released. I'm excited to see it being used in the real world. And as always, if you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. At the very least, you might be entertained.